Today I wanted to talk to y'all about how everything you do has a consequence to it.
Yeah. Brow, come here. Yeah. I ain't your ordinary hustler. Keep it silence till the goal achieved. Front runner for my team, I do this for my family. Woke up thinking about my daughter being stolen. Got a lawyer, ain't no help inside my corner. I'm gonna do it by my lonely.
Now, what I mean by that, and I'll go into a little more detail with it, is say you end up planting this seed, like, hey, I'm about to go do these push-ups. I'm about to go do these push-ups, do 20 of them, and you do them. You'll feel great after you get done. You're like, oh, that's perfect. The next day roll around, you like, I was able to get them 20 push-ups down. That's solid. I can do that same thing again today. That's a good seed. That's something that you planted in your head that's like, this will motivate me to do better. This will continue to put me on the road, the path to do better. Because at the end of the day, every second, you have to be in the present, recognizing what's gonna help you do better and what's not gonna help you do better. So with you doing those push-ups, you recognize it the next day, yeah, this is gonna get me right. The moment that you plant a bad seed is the day that you say, hey, man, I don't need to do that. Which I'm not saying you can't take breaks, but it's still a seed that will be planted in your head the moment you take a break from it. So when you say, hey, I did those 20 push-ups yesterday, but I ain't got to do them today because, shoot, that was yesterday. That's a whole plant. That's a seed that you planted in your head. Because the next day you might feel even more comfortable watering that same thing. We want to water whatever's motivating you. So you want to water the seed that's doing something for you. So those 20 push-ups, you doing it the next day, that's you watering it. That's you giving it sunlight. But when you decide, hey, I don't gotta feed this plant today, the next day it's gonna be a little wilted. It's gonna be a little messed up. It's gonna be hanging on like,
He needs some milk
type junk. You have to plant and recognize what plant is doing something for you. And if you're not recognizing that, you are fruitless. You don't have anything that's producing. And if it's not a good seed, then you're not producing something that's beneficial for you. So the reason why planting the seed is so important is because when you plant something, what is it growing to? It grows into a tree. It grows into something that's stable. And if you look at people's life today, you can't say that everybody's life is stable.
And I just started like putting beats that
You can't say that everybody has a home, a crib, a good health. But you can plant that in your life. You can literally start doing that right now. And if you don't think about that, you don't think about, 50 years down the line, you're gonna have someone that depends on you. You'll have kids. You'll have a mother. Even if you don't ever have kids, you'll have a mom that at some point is going to need you to take care of them. A father who's gonna need you to take care of them because they have gotten older. They won't be able to. So where do you think that responsibility is gonna go? And do you want to be that person that's in the back like, damn, my parents needed me and I don't have anything to do because I wasted 30 years of my life, 40 years of my life doing nothing, not doing anything that would further move me, when literally you have almost 300, you have 12 months in a year. That's 30 days. So 30 times 12, I'm not doing that math, but you get what I'm saying.
So we didn't learn and comprehension. We didn't learn.
That's a lot of days that you let slack in a year. And all you had to do was plant one seed every day. Now, if you planted one seed every day for 50 years, do you know how much produce you'll have? Do you know how many things that you'll have in your life? Do you know how many things that you will have achieved in your life? And they're all different. You don't have to be stuck in one area, but you can put your time into different parts of your life that you know you need to work on. Your health, your financial stability, your mental health. Because honestly, a lot of people aren't mentally okay. You know, you have a lot of people that are not in the best mindset, not in the best headspace, and it gets in the way of them living the life that they need to. But without you recognizing these things, without you putting in that work and saying, this is what I gotta do, you will legit be stuck with no produce. You won't have anything that you've improved on. And you gotta always try to improve on something. Every day, try to improve at least on one thing. Because one thing, 10% is better than none. And that 10% can escalate you after 500 days. At some point, the 10% gonna be like, dang, you've been doing this for a good minute. You achieve skills with cleaning, cooking, any of that type of stuff. You get into the habit while you isolated, while you by yourself, if you are. You get to a part where, all right, I want to learn how to cook. You cook one meal a week, one meal a day. You learn how to cook meals. You learn how to cook whole things. And if you perfect one meal, that's like, shoot, that One Punch Man dude. You perfect one punch, it's gonna knock him out every single time. So if you perfect your craft on what you want to do, you keep planting that one seed, you keep watering that one seed, that seed is gonna grow into a tree. Shout out to the big one.
Me?
Yeah.
So like I said, if you are allowing it to grow, and if you are giving it the ingredients, the things that you need to let yourself grow, then what's gonna stop you? Don't be focused on if you don't know if the tree's gonna grow to the way you want it to be. Don't focus on that. If you feel that way, plant more than one tree. Plant more than one thing. Have more than one talent. Have more than one idea that is going to get you further in life. But you have to continue to do it every single day. You cannot slack on that. You cannot sit there and think that something's gonna happen for you and there's no help. Faith without works is dead. There's nobody that's going to just come out of nowhere and save you from the debt that you got, from the heartbreak that you've had, the any of that type of stuff. The only person that can save you and fix what you got going on in life is you. But you have to do it. Like I said, it don't matter if it's 1%. It don't matter if it's 5%. You have to put in a percentage. If you're not putting in a percentage, it's over with.
Why don't you just give him a little bit for my cataract?
You didn't put in on this, man.
And that's why your actions have consequences. We have so many people that are stuck in a mindset that, hey, if I do this ain't gonna hurt nobody. It's gonna hurt you. It's gonna hurt you because that's one less thing. I don't know what I could even be talking about exactly, but you put something in your head that's like, hey, if I did this ain't gonna do nothing. But it will hurt you. Like if you say, hey, look, bro, I'm gonna go drink a little bit. You wasted one day getting drunk and now you aren't able to work, do what you needed to for that day. You don't know what happened while you were incapacitated.
Seriously finished with drinking. Last night I was drunk and me and my friends was looking for me.
Whatever happened while you were incapacitated was your fault, because at the end of the day, you planted the seed of, hey, let's go get drunk. Let's go do these things. Let's go to this party. You wasted a whole day. You ain't pulled no girl.
What am I worried about? I got plenty of friends. I can name 3 right off the bat.
You ain't do nothing. You ain't get nothing done. But you think that's something that you should be repetitively still doing? Life is all about rhythm. And once you find your rhythm, once you find that thing that you consistently can keep doing over and over and over again, you will see success. You will see growth. You will see something that's in you that points you in the correct direction, but that's only up to you. Only you can change those things. Only you.
You can do so.
Me, I'm trying to plant as many seeds as I can with what I got going on my YouTubes, my TikToks, my family, my trying to uplift everybody around me. And at the end of the day, all I can do is keep planting. But one of these things is gonna grow into a tree. One of these things I'm planning on and I'm trying to do in my life is going to have some type of success. And when I do, I will have stability. And I won't have to worry about, dang, my father, my mom, my kids, any of those type of people, they're gonna be stuck without anybody to be stable for them, that they can depend on, which I know in your heart, you don't want to be that person that someone wishes they could depend on and they can't. They can't depend on you because you don't got your stuff together. Prioritize your life. Prioritize your things that you're doing in life, because time is one thing you'll never get back. And when that time is gone, it was simply too late. Too late for you to get your stuff together. Too late for you to prosper and be the person you want to be. You're young. And if you're not young, you're older, it doesn't matter. You recognize these moments right now. You recognize what you need to do. So go ahead and start doing that. Cut out any bad habits that you got in your life that you know you shouldn't be doing, because those are bad seeds. Those will keep you stagnated. I understand that it's not gonna be just a process where it's like, hey, this is gonna get done, but regardless, gang, you gotta cut it off at some point. Do what's best for you. Not what you can be happy with, but do what's best for you. All right.